Did he or anyone in his office ever contact the Labor Party to obtain broader support for the bill?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, I cannot believe the member's asking that question. If he wants me to answer it, I'll get on my feet and do so.
That's generally how it works.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Order. Point of order.
I think that was a question. Did anyone in his office, he or in his office, ever contact the Labor Party to obtain broader support for the bill?
Right Honourable.
Contact me.
Order. Right Honourable. Order.
Okay.
Order. I want to hear the answer.
Okay.
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Yes, Mr Speaker. So, after one of the Intelligence and Security Committees, I asked Mr Shearer if he'd like to come to my office to have a discussion. We sat down and had about a 30-minute discussion where Mr Shearer said, keep this confidential. If you come out and say we've done it, that won't look good, and I don't want you shouting it out about the House. My Deputy Chief of Staff went to see Mr Goff and also went to see Mr Robinson. On numerous occasions we reached out, and at one point, and if the member really wants to get down and dirty, members of the Labor Party said they didn't understand the law.
The Bledisloe Cup was on Saturday.
So he is saying...
David Shearer, supplementary question.
He is saying that he initiated contact with me after the...
Order. The member has every right to have a supplementary heard. David Shearer.
Is he saying that he made contact with me after the IESC meeting? And it was my request that he should remember that.
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
I'm afraid the member is wrong. I went up to the member after the IESC and said, quote unquote, do you want to come to my office? To which the member said yes, and I said we'd probably take the stairs to avoid the other guys, and we actually waited for the other members, in particular Dr Norman, to leave, so you didn't see him. You didn't see you coming up to my office.
Order. If members on the right-hand side wish to see the balance of question time, they should respect the position I take when I stand and call for order. Question number 4.
Mr Speaker, supplementary.
Oh, supplementary question.
In the course of that discussion, did he say to me that he didn't really care whether we supported it or not because he already had Peter Dunn over the line?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
I didn't say exactly I didn't care. I'll paraphrase the words roughly. What I said was, we had the numbers to pass the legislation, and I knew that if for political reasons he was just going to carry on the way he was going because Grant Robinson was calling the shots, fair enough, we'd just get on and do it. The member also said he wanted a sunset clause, and I said you've got to have rocks in your head if you want to have that, because if you ever want to be Prime Minister, you'll never get the Greens over the line.